Hello and welcome into Don Thomas Stadium here for a top three matchup in the Mid-Atlantic Division of the PDL. New York Red Bulls U23 has come to town this weekend with an undefeated record and sitting at 7-0 at the top of the Mid-Atlantic Division at 21 points plus 14 goal differential, and really just going straight through bulldozing opponents bit by bit. They had a 3-2 win over Reading at home a few weeks ago, but now they'll put it on the line against a Reading squad, 12 points, but have played the fewest matches of anyone in the division, so a chance for Reading United to step up to a plate here, maybe make things interesting at the top of the division. I'm Chris McKoviak, alongside me, Noah Pegler here for the call tonight, and pretty humid today, nowhere to say the least, but looks like clouds are clearing a bit here, and we should dodge some thunderstorms out there.
Hopefully it's a good game today against the Red Bulls. It's a very key game. I mean, just to keep up with those top three with the Red Bulls and Ocean City in this division. And even though three teams do get into the playoffs from this division, but it always helps to get that higher seed just so you can get home field advantage, like what Reading United did last year. They were able to host those games in the playoffs. So this game will be helpful. So we'll see if Reading can do something today.
Yeah, such a difference in the table right now in points, but as I mentioned, Reading only having played 5, Ocean City at 15, but they've played 8 matches, so a real chance right now for Reading to kind of come out of nowhere in this pack of 4. You mentioned top 3 teams in the division make the playoffs, but there's a top 4 pack. Lehigh Valley United, just a few years in the division, making things interesting, up to 10 points, but Reading can really create some separation if they do get what could be considered an upset tonight.
It would be a very good upset.
Right now, we await the teams and the referees to come out here for the start of the affairs. Referees tonight, Nicolette Fatal, John Barr, Daniel Watkins, and Daniel Richmond, all with the officiating tonight. Here they come out onto the pitch here for the game. Turning into a beautiful night tonight here, if you're joining us from at home. As we take a look at the New York Red Bulls starting 11 and their reserves here tonight, notable Teixeira, one of their key defenders, not playing tonight, not in the 18, so we'll see how that affects this defense, but Malcolm Dixon getting the start in there. And of course, Brian White, the leading goal scorer for all of the PDL after a 4-goal performance against Jersey Express last week. Of course, at the helm of the Red Bulls, Rob Elliott in his 4th season, head of scouting for the entire New York Red Bulls system. Here's our Reading United lineup here today. A big bit of a surprise in the goal for Reading. Alex Booyah, for the Frenchman there in the Coastal Carolina senior. But other than that, pretty similar attacking we'll see from Reading today, Noah.
Yeah, today you got Hummel, very key player, just getting goals and assists. And then you got another good goal scorer, Franzi Pierrot, up there on the front line. And then along with dangerous offensive weapon, Paul Marie. And then you got Pierre Reedy up there on the front line. And then you also got Aaron Malloy, who many people know, the one powerful shot against Lehigh Valley. And then other key players like Mo Adams and then Mo Conde. And then on the defense, you also got Conde and Campbell. Oh, and then you also got Evan Finnegan on the bench tonight, along with Marco Michelotto. Very good players, along with Jelani Peters. See what Reading can do tonight.
Yeah, difference maker maybe in that second half. Guinevart has shown that he's had that skill to create on the offensive end. Finnegan, a very deep defender, someone we're used to seeing in the left back spot, but Mo Conde is someone that can really light up the wings, and we'll see if he can do that tonight. Here we'll take a pause for our national anthem. As we look to get set on the field, thank you for joining us here for this PDL match between New York Red Bulls U23 and Reading United AC, the home team here today, here at Exeter Township School District's Don Thomas Stadium. As Noah mentioned a few moments ago, Dell, Hummel, really a key catalyst out there to watch for Reading. Tied for second, in the entire PDL in assists with 5 to his name, 3 goals alongside that, and he's putting some excellent work out there here this season. And of course, Aaron Malloy, a defensive midfielder, can come out of that defensive zone, put really some power into a shot, and we've seen that earlier this season. So a lot of weapons the Red Bulls will have to worry about here tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of dangerous weapons there for Reading United. I mean, some players, not there, like Corey Bennett, and then you also see Zach Zandy and Gilly Wasso not in the lineup, but we probably see him later this week as we got some games coming up.
Mm. As we look down on the field, supporting local cancer event fundraising in the area.
He's also a fighter because he has already battled through a birth defect called which affects the intestines. He needs our help to continue his fight. And affects his mother's ability to do work. Anything we can do to help this family can help others be diagnosed as well. So thank you, Camden, and continue the fight. Showed up. We've raised over $700 to help the family. Thank you. Thanks to our Reading United Gives Back program using the Reading United Fund League as we took on Reading High School. So tonight, half the proceeds will go to Red Car Cancer, the other half to this young man down there on the field, Andrew Martinez.
As we look down, some quick warm-ups for Reading United as New York Red Bulls takes the pitch, and they'll start with the ball in the opening tip-off. If you're just joining us, I'm Chris Pekovic alongside me. Noah Pegler here for the call tonight, and a crucial battle later on, maybe in the season for home field advantage, which was a great point. Noah, Reading at 12 points right now, New York Red Bulls having played 7 at 21 points. Might be dripping a bit out there, but ready to get underway here. A big rivalry match overall through the different tiers of soccer. And actually funny how it worked. Friday night, Bethlehem Steel played New York Red Bulls 2 squad. Today you have Reading United AC, the PDL affiliate of the Union, facing New York Red Bulls U23. And tomorrow night you have Philadelphia Union hosting New York Red Bulls. So Part 2 of that saga. Part 1 went to Bethlehem Steel last night, so we'll see what happens here tonight.
What if they scheduled it that way, just so they could, New York just wanted to, brag it in, or just have all their teams play at the same time, just to make it like one big rivalry event.
Yeah.
Both of their teams. So.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, too. Yeah. Works out pretty well.
So, yeah, Red Bull Union, big weekend.
And we're ready to get underway, and here goes the opening kick downfield. Knocked up into the air by Stroud. Red Bulls already attacking. Stroud running in on it and almost got a nice touch on that on an open goal, but instead, luckily, hit off the side of his foot.
Yeah, very quick opportunity right there for the Red Bulls.
Trying to win it back immediately is Reading. Pierrot gets there, coming off of a hat trick against Evergreen FC in the last game on June 6th.
Be nice for him to repeat that today.
He'll definitely be looking to do that, the big number 9 forward up top. Malcolm Dixon will take the throw-in for New York Red Bulls, seeing more time as the season has progressed. Malloy takes a kick downfield and headed straight up by Asiedu. Knock falling, and they'll try to switch sides here, getting it past Paul Marie on the attempted tackle. Ball goes through to Booyah, and he'll take it and do his arms. He'll send it deep downfield. Trying to target Pierrot. Can't get to it. Dell Hummel with a bit of high studs there, but good show of sportsmanship, and it'll be a foul going the way of New York Red Bulls. A light rain beginning to fall here in Don Thomas Stadium. They'll swing it around. Here's Conde. Looking up. Trying to find Reedy. He does. It goes out of play off of the Red Bulls. Del Hummel trying to win it back, but immediately it's a counterattack. Here come the Red Bulls. It's Aguinega trying to work the through ball. Nothing doing. A nice stop by Nathan Brown. His third start for the team. Long ball downfield, trying to find Reedy. He's going to have the Jets to get there and keep it barely in. Working against Dixon, cuts, looking for the cross. He sends it in across the box. Paul Marie was there far side, but couldn't find the touch. Here's Malloy. He'll get off far side to Marie. And they'll swing it over to Mo Adams, the Syracuse player. Back to Brown. One hot topic in this game, the amount of top 50 PDL prospects we have in this game today. 5 coming between these two teams. Red Bulls goalkeeper Lungard, as they swing that back to Reading's Booyah. Brian White tracks. Also, Del Hummel coming in at number 10 for Reading. Also, Paul Marie at number 12 for Reading. Kevin Politz, the defender for the Red Bulls, at number 32. And Mo Adams at number 45 for Reading. So 5 players within the top 50 between these two squads on the field here tonight as starters. Reedy looking ahead, trying to work against Dixon. Nothing doing as Stroud, the forward, tries to come back. And a challenge from Reedy from behind. He wins it. But he's in pain there as he tries to get to his feet. Ball off of Dixon. It'll be a throw-in for Reading, but fortunately Reedy down still. Pierre Reedy getting his second game of action for Reading this season.
Looks like he was grabbing that ankle. May have been clipped right there.
An excellent tackle, winning the ball back, but a price too, as he'll try to work that off. Throwing. Here's Del Hummel with the flick over his head. Asiedu wins it back and gets it off of Del Hummel, giving possession back to the Red Bulls here in the 5th minute of action. Referee will bring that ball back a bit. Del Hummel keeping it alive to the foot of Conde. To the far side, Capituletta. We'll get to it. Capitula working the far sideline against Marie, and he'll win the possession. Rebels working it down the field.
Rain's starting to pick up here now.
Dixon. Over. Knocked down from behind. Pierrot trying to keep it alive. Yeah, you can see the rain a bit, and you can see the fans rushing here to some cover.
Just adds to the excitement of the game.
Yeah, we'll see how that affects it overall, as Mo Adams will lose that on a foul. Aguinega will get things going. As Lima sent it across the field out of play, and a throw-in coming for Reading. Malloy will bring it down. As he moves it upfield, Reedy finding himself wide open on the near side. Conde will overlap him. We'll see what is brewing here. He's going to get the ball into the final third. Cut back inside. Nice move from Conde. Coming in to save the day is Stroud. He's trying to keep it in play. He does. Deep downfield. Ball sent ahead, but well out of play, and that from Conde, and it will be a throw-in for the Red Bulls. Nice steal by Reedy, who falls to his feet. To me. Once again. Red Bulls trying to work quickly in the counterattack towards the far side. 7th minute of action, 0-0 here. The New York Red Bulls under 23 squad. And Reading United AC. Reedy open, near side, Mo Adams finding him. Comes Reedy, cutback. Adams will send it down the field, far side of the box, bringing it down as Paul Marie. It falls in front. And behind the goal, no goal. Despite some applause from the fans out there, it looked like it went in, but just gently around, but a good chance to start things for Reading.
Very good chance right there for Reading United.
It'll be Ben Lungard sending this off into the night, the Greenville, Delaware native and Virginia Tech Hokie. Started in all games this season for the Red Bulls, and of course only giving up 5 goals this entire season through 7 matches. Red Bulls back on the attack. Here's Dixon looking ahead, but a nice knock out of the air by Adams. Swinging in to Stroud across the frame of goal. No one touched that. It'll be a goal kick for Booyah.
Just couldn't find Brian White right there, just on that one.
Brian White, a hot striker out there, 4 goals in his last game. You can call that pretty impressive.
Definitely a dangerous player right there out there for New York tonight.
There's Booyah sending it off, getting a bit under that one towards the far side of the field. Pierrot gets a touch with his head to it. It'll fall to Politz there as he guides it out of play. Throwing coming for the Red Bulls. Capitula will take it. Falls to the feet of Conde, trying to give it off to his teammate, but he'll lose it for Reading. Here's Malloy swinging things back around. Reading's been really strong on this near side wing so far today, just in these first 10 minutes of action, finding a lot of open room as that's headed out of play by Fjortoft. Left back Conde comes up to take this one. Here's Del Hummel. He brings it down back to Conde, trying to work something for Reading. Gets a deflection out of play, will stay with the home side. Del Hummel putting on the footwork a bit there. Loses it in the end. Malloy cleaning up things towards midfield, and Reading working the half field a bit here. Red Bulls win it back. Slide tackle fails. There's Rob Campbell getting a touch in there. Back to Paul Marie. Reading United head coach Hogan wanting a call there on the far side with the grabbing, but nothing comes. Conde trying to get it back. White falls to the ground there on the far side. We'll see what the call is here. It will be a free kick for the Red Bulls in the final third. Dangerous territory. But the striker at the top winning a key decision there for the Red Bulls. Be Aguinega taking this one. Bending it near side, headed straight down. A shot trying to be had by Stroud. Referee says no penalty on that one. And Reading gets out of the situation despite some contact there with a high kick maybe. Reading near side as Rebels keep up the pressure with Stroud. Marie trying to win it back. Tackle from behind. An easy free kick call for the referee right there.
This is going to be a high-contact game between these two teams. You can already see that they're grabbing at each other, pushing each other, so very high-contact game. Could be a lot of fouls, maybe cards too.
Yeah, physicality already in this one. Referees having to deal with. I got to see the Red Bulls face Lehigh Valley United about a week ago. Really physical team, and part of why they have a plus 14 goal differential. They're strong on defense, and they get the goals on offense, of course.
Yeah, they find advantages wherever they can. And physicality, you got to be one of them.
Downfield, headed by Fjortoft over Pierrot. Brought down. Malloy initially had it. He'll try to swing it to the far side. Off of Rob Campbell out of play. Another throw-in coming for the Red Bulls. Of course, last time these two teams met last season here in Don Thomas Stadium, that being 2-2 draw it ended. Between these two sides, we'll see if either can break through here tonight. Foul called back to the Red Bulls. Ball staying in their end of the field for the most part.
Reading had control, through the beginning of this first half, but now that they're fouling players, the control's starting to go back to New York.
And Coach Hogan and the Reading United AC looking for some discipline out there. As Asiedu takes control back over to Lima, and he'll scoop it back through to the defense. The Norwegian Fjortoft will take it up towards the offense. Bad bounce there, but Brian White wins it. Cutting off the pass there is Brown. He'll sweep it all the way back. Hugo Dell Hummel putting some pressure on, and Lundgaard has to sail that deep downfield. Brown gets a header to it. Here's Marie coming up to help clean up the effort. Asiedu, as they continue to juggle it. Stroud forward. Marie trying to win it, but it ends up going back to the Red Bulls.
I believe that's the fourth straight foul on Reading United.
I haven't seen the ball really back to Reading United in a few minutes here.
Yeah, it's these fouls. Just trying to get the ball, but keep getting called for the fouls.
A 14th minute of action here, 0-0 still. Reading with the best chance so far in this game. Falls there, no call initially, but a bit late there.
5.
As Coach Hogan puts his hands to his face a bit there. Dismay, and players, of course, for Reading not enjoying that call, and it'll be a free kick for the Red Bulls on the far side of the field.
Yeah, they should be happy that no cards have been given yet.
Play will resume. A quick tap off to Capitula. He'll send it over to White, who finds himself open inside the box. Conde bodying him there, trying to avoid the cross. Cutback, an excellent defense from Conde. Gets the deflection, but the wrong way. Is Aguinega on the ball now. Quick flick ahead. Reading trying to keep it alive, but it hits the side netting, and a goal kick for Booyah. So after all that possession for the Red Bulls turns out to be nothing, but now a chance for Reading to try to get something going on the other way at least.
Yeah, what they need to do is find some control and then foul a little bit less against the Red Bulls. 5 straight fouls for them. It was pretty much killing them for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, Reading averages about 10.6 fouls per game. New York Red Bulls up at 13 per game. Conde sliding in, out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Red Bulls. Stroud will take it. Dixon will send it in. Lima gets it off just before Del Hummel got there. Nice back here. Heel here. It's Capitula trying to find some open room, but a better slide tackle coming from Paul Marie.
Good tackle by Marie. Good stop.
Quickly given back the other way by Rob Campbell here, coming into the box, threatening. Missed opportunity there. Would have been a great chance for a shot. A whiffed on that one.
This is a very good test right now for Reading United's defense.
Del Hummel trying to win it back. It's Malloy knocking it forward. Marie on the run. Pierrot ahead of him. Asiedu trying to force the issue. Tackled away, but because it touched the Red Bull player, Pierrot onside in the situation. Adams swinging it over to Conde, and something brewing on offense for Reading. Conde will swing it back. Here's Adams. Over to Conde. Working the far side now. Campbell sends it in towards the box. Touch there. Dell Hummel trying to win it back for Reading. Instead, Asiete will give it off. Red Bulls the other way. Breaking. Stroud looking for something. The Colgate player picks up his head, sends the ball across, and Booyah diving out and stopping a chance from Brian White.
New York is right on the doorstep. They getting the crosses right into the box, just a little too far for Brian White, at least twice now for New York.
Reading back with it now on that Booyah goal kick. Here's Conde. Sweeping it downfield, trying to find Pierrot. He chests it, moving forward around Fjortoft. And he'll be brought back on the offsides call by the far side assistant referee. Play continues on the far side. They'll work it through the defense. Fjortoft. Up ahead, losing it on the touch is Aguinega. Malloy back over to Adams, cuts back. Work it over to Rob Campbell. Clemson player will work it back over. Deflected out of play off of Aguinega. Far side now. Trying to work the through ball. White right back and couldn't get that last touch as Conde got the deflection. They'll send it back all the way to Booyah as White provides pressure. Sends it off towards the far side. Pierrot trying to get under it. He does. Keeping it alive. Sent ahead. Dell Hummel up there. Shoved off the ball by Fjortoft. And he'll get the foul there, and maybe Reading moving some possession into Red Bull's side. Quickly, the restart comes. Here's Reedy breaking into the box, looking up. Dixon working against him across the frame, and a nice stop. There's Reedy on a late challenge. Aguinega trying to keep it alive, and possession back to the Red Bulls.
Very close right there for Reading, trying to get that free kick right off, trying to get to Reedy on this side. Just couldn't find anything.
Yeah, Reedy's been really strong, finding his way open multiple times so far. Sent across. Capitula will try to work something here. Nodson. Work it back to his defender. Up ahead, Nodson couldn't hold on to it. It'll go back to Reading. Rob Campbell will take the throw-in. Played 3 games for Reading this season, 270 minutes overall. Marie trying to bring it down, but only finds Capitula. Nodson take the throw-in and actually will give it off here on the far side. 21st minute of action here, still 0-0 between these top 3 Mid-Atlantic Division teams. Foul called off the ball there as it moved forward. And will be another free kick for the Red Bulls towards the final third.
New York definitely getting opportunities right now, at least in the offensive third. Plenty of them. They just haven't capitalized on them yet.
Yeah, they'll be looking to do that here. Team that averages 2.7 goals per game, 19 through 7 matches this season. Downfield, right into the open arms of Booyah. He'll try to punt it quickly downfield. There's a long run being had by Dell Hummel, and luckily for the Red Bulls, Dixon gets a touch to it back to Lungard. Dell Hummel working out there here in this humidity. Trying to get tackles left and right.
He's just showing that he can survive out in this heat. Trying to prove that he won't stop at anything.
Chest is down, Capitula looking forward. Back the other way, it trickles through to Lima. And a foul call, they'll be brought back as Marie is down. The wave on the trainer here.
Looks like he grabbed something on his face.
Looks like it will for now just be a free kick here, no cards issued. It's one of the key attackers for Reading down on the far side, the Florida international player and Frenchman. A quick water break in this humidity, too, for a lot of these players on both sides.
Moving on June 20th, which is Tuesday, we will play Evergreen FC for Scout Night. 7:30 kickoff here at John Thomas Stadium. Followed by June 23rd on Friday, as we take on Ocean City Nor'easters.
It definitely looks like they're working on his face there.
Yeah.
There's some contact.
Maybe on the mouth.
Our annual Hometown Heroes event.
Good thing is he's up on his feet. He'll have to come off for a few moments, but then he'll be right back on the pitch.
We'll be going through a silent auction as well.
Reminder, if you can join us for the next two matches here, busy week for Reading United AC. They'll play Tuesday against Evergreen FC right here in Don Thomas Stadium, then followed by a Friday night match against Ocean City coming back to town.
That should be a fun game. Another game against our rivals.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring affair last time, 1-0 in the PDL game of the week, but it was a fun one and physical out there for sure.
Yeah, and then a win against them would definitely help in the standings since they are one of the top teams, and it would definitely give us more points so we can catch up to these Red Bulls.
The Ocean City at Evergreen FC up in Northern Virginia tonight. Other game in the Middle Division, Lehigh Valley United surging up to 10 points with a quote-unquote upset over Ocean City midweek, 2-1. They're at FA Euro tonight. Lima will move it forward as we get play back underway. Paul Marie back on the pitch here. As Furtov will move it downfield, a long ball targeting forward, but too much power on that one as it works through for a goal kick for Reading United here in the 25th minute. With Booyah taking this one. Players move downfield, bit of stale play the last few minutes, not really chances for either side. Like this air and the humidity. Players slowing down a bit, but see what the next move will be. Not a great move there by Reading. Goal kick out of bounds.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I think endurance is going to be a key factor in this game to see which team could last longer, especially on the defense, because this is definitely a defensive-minded game because both defense have been strong through the opportunities that have come, especially for Reading.
Yeah, we saw a lot of goals last time these teams met. 3-2 was the result with the Red Bulls a good lead most of the game. But maybe different tonight with the humidity and the weather out there. A bit of rain falling at times. As that ball's worked the other side, Marie working the left wing here. As Reading tries something new. Conde supporting him behind. Loses it there on the challenge. Slide tackle and a well-timed one. Out of play, throwing coming for the Red Bulls.
Reading just can't get past that defense right now, especially on the left side. Just keep trying to get through that way, but haven't really been able to poke it past there to get something into the box.
Lloyd tries the challenge. Instead, it's a ball over the top, trying to find Aguinega. Conte under it and gives it back to Booyah. And it looks like a tactical change by Coach Hogan out there, moving Pierrot over to the right side, and now on the left wing, Paul Marie.
Yeah, just trying to change things up, create new opportunities, probably better on different sides.
Attempt for the ball downfield, but instead it will fall out of play, not finding the foot of Pierrot. Rebels will have the throw in, backed up a bit. It's Capitula. They're taking it. Michigan player will throw it in. Knocked away, and Pierrot on the ball. Chance here. Mo Adams on the run, but Fjortov will be all over it back to Lungard. The Virginia Tech captain sails it downfield. Conde arguing that he was undercut there by Stroud, but instead it will go the way of the Red Bulls.
He went flying on that tackle, just trying to get that ball.
Conde will make his way downfield after a brief word with the referee, and Lima will be over it. One of those calls that could go really either way. The referee's discretion. The player's standing there right under it, not moving. Player has to try to get it somehow.
Yeah, and right now the ref is letting it play. I mean, no cards.
It'll be a free kick after some contact after the kick by Fjortov, and Dell Hummel giving some words from the referee. Coaching staff for Reading United have clearly not happy with these tiki-taka calls made by referees slowing down the game a bit, but nonetheless, there is contact out there from Reading.
Yeah, these fouls are slowing down the game, plus taking the possession away from Reading United. I mean, at least 7 fouls just in this half have been called against Reading United, and yet no cards.
Reading does get it back here, as Brown will work it across to Conde. Some pressure from the attackers. Downfield, and a bad pass there, working out of the near side. Rob Elliott will give the assist over to Dixon as he throws it back in. Deep downfield, there's Pierrot on the run. Lungard outside of the box. And impeding Pierrot there to get to the ball. And we saw some physicality from both sides, but that probably tops it all in this game to this point.
Yeah, colliding with the goalie, I mean.
The first yellow card of the action. Coach Elliott comes running out to support his goalkeeper and have a word with the referee as they'll take a look at him. Some harsh contact there. The yellow card was issued. I believe it was to Pierrot. But an interesting assessment there. Goalkeeper's out of the box trying to play the ball. Doesn't have that safety net out of the box, but head referee going with the card to Pierrot and a foul on Reading United.
Yeah, well, the goalie came out of the box. I mean, he can't use his hands at that point, so all he can really use is like his head or his feet if it even comes down low enough. So I think all he could really use was his head, but then Pierrot was also going for the ball, I guess. Yeah, trying to run in there, but then ends up colliding with the goalie. But now you got to be careful now because he finally got that yellow card.
Yeah, tough yellow card to take. Big physical number 9 forward up top. Quick meeting for both sides here as they get to break some water out there. 30th minute of action. 0-0, but some fireworks on the field to this point. A lot of aggressive play on either side.
Yeah, very physical game. And then New York has definitely found opportunities. Just couldn't find Brian White anywhere. And then Reading's struggling right now a bit, just trying to get through this defense.
It seems like they get the ball downfield in transition just outside the box, but penetrating it, that's been the issue.
Yeah, I know. This defensive line for New York is pretty solid, especially on this on the left side.
After taking the fall on that foul, Lungard will send it off here on the free kick. First yellow card of maybe many more here to Pierrot. A lot of fouls early in this contest made a referee trying to tap down on this rivalry action. Headed forward, Reedy takes a hit there, but it stays with the Red Bulls. Asiedu trying to work it away from Dell Hummel. Couldn't find the right footing there, and it's back to Capitula. Up ahead, chested. Asiedu works it. Near side, it's Malcolm Dixon. Sent into the box, headed away by Brown. Malloy gets a challenge in there, and another foul here issued by the referee.
Yeah, maybe just a handball.
Capitula in, headed away by Brown. No Reading players in the area, so Red Bulls will continue the attack. Conde cuts off the pass there, and it will stay with the Red Bulls. Dixon, the Portland Pilot, take the throw-in. Marie and Adams win it back for Reading. Now United just trying to keep possession here, but we've seen bad passes like that all night so far.
Yeah, and then as you can see, like moments right there, like you had some grabbing right there between the Red Bulls and United. So, but they're just trying to get it out of that defensive area.
Aguinega looking for the right cross here. Contact off of Conde. Here's Dixon working towards the top of the box. Lima back around to Capitula as the Red Bulls survey the action towards the box. Ball sent ahead. Cutting in there is Brown trying to win it back. White putting in a battle, though. It's over to Adams. Dell Hummel cut off. Lima back forward. Stroud now. Looking ahead, a shot. Not sure if Booyah got a touch to it, but it hit the upright. And a great chance there coming out of nothing for Stroud.
New York just trying to find a way to get through that purple wall because like it's completely compact in there, and then very close. Booyah just getting that punch over it could have been like right over his head.
Yeah, the Colgate player getting the shot there. I've seen plenty of action to start. Here's the corner forward, getting a touch to it is Adams inside the box. Dixon gets a push off there, and Paul Marie will win the foul. Some late swinging there of the legs as Paul Marie tried to quickly take things. Referee going to have a word here. Microcosm here of this first half here in the 34th minute if you're just joining us. Stroud, get the talking to. No cards issued. As Malloy stands over it, trying to get something brewing for Reading. Their defense has been tested in this first half, and now they're trying to get something working for their offense. Pierrot loses it there on the pass, and Dixon back to Lungard. Downfield. Malloy may have gotten a touch there. A swing and a miss by Conde, and Red Bulls back on the attack. Here's Nodson. Up ahead to White. Hits the back heel, and Rob Campbell trying to capitalize. Boot falls off the foot there.
That's Campbell right there.
Yeah, and the effort there, running out of his shoe, and it'll be a free kick for Reading United. Paul Marie for the moment, wide open on this near side. Working towards the final 10 minutes of this first half of action. It's been back and forth play, but majority of chances with the Red Bulls.
And definitely a contact play between both sides. Players getting fouled.
Again, Red Bulls coming in undefeated on the season, 7-0 at 21 points in Mid-Atlantic Division. 4-1 are the United AC players. Just their sixth match of the season. Knocked down and a foul called. Unlucky bounce as a hit off the elbow of Dell Hummel ruled a handball. Capitula will work it up to Nodson. Nodson moving ahead. Takes a deflection there off of Adams, lining forward. Aguinega across, and just enough of a touch there from Brown. Dixon moving ahead, looking for a cross against Conde. Stroud in far post, but over everyone. Out of play, goal kick for Booyah, and Red Bulls have shown they can work in transition.
Yeah, it was that moment right there, just passing within that. I mean, they were able to get some control off of that one, but they can't take that final step just to get it into the back of the net. They're getting in the box, just can't get anything in the net.
Yeah, Reading fortunate once again to get a goal kick out of that. It'll be Booyah taking it. Malloy looking ahead, gets the deflection off of Stroud. That's going to stay in play. Asiedu on it. Back to Malloy. Contact out of play. Throw in for United. Adams trying to keep the possession alive. Loses it. Briefly trying to stay on the ball. Foul called from behind on Lima.
Yeah, may have gotten a tug at the back of the jersey, so they keep grabbing and keep pushing. Just keeps adding to the game, but the refs are starting to call some more stuff like that.
Booyah sends it downfield, targeting Pierrot. Undercuts Asiedu there, and a foul the other way. It'll be a free kick for Dixon of the Red Bulls. As Dell, Hummel, and Pierrot wander here, trying to find an answer from the referee. Asiedu will move it across. Moving through. Ball ahead, cut back. Not the right communication there. As Malloy's brought down. Ball across. Here's Dixon. Cut ahead. Looking for the cross. He sends it across the frame. Cut off. And Stroud with the shot. Took a deflection off of a Reading player. Not sure who. But a corner kick coming for the Red Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, I think Reading tried to clear it out of there, but then it ends up right at the feet of New York, and then just took a deflection off of a Reading United player. That was literally right on the doorstep right there for New York, so very lucky for Reading.
Count that as a team save for Reading United. Ball forward and hits the head of a United player before it got to Fjortoff on the back post. Out of play and a throw-in coming for the Red Bulls. Player down with some contact to the head there, so the referee will pause play. See if the trainer is needed.
Might be Nathan Brown.
Yeah, it is. Nathan Brown just comes soaring in at times to save Reading in this first half.
I think Reading is, at this point, waiting for halftime. New York is really coming on down, right on them, just trying to get that goal right before halftime.
Looks like he's all right to stay in the game as Malloy sends it forward. Some contact to the head there, an elbow maybe. And Knudsen has himself on the books. And Malloy down on that one after trying to get the ball off there. Trainer will come on for Reading United AC. First yellow card of the match for the Red Bulls. The Pierrot one for Reading United as Coach Elliott gets in his words with the fourth official on the sidelines. Referee talking with a few Red Bull players on the far side. Knudsen, the Georgetown player.
Yeah, the physicality just keeps building up, but I think at this point the ref is starting to take some more notice of the more serious stuff and starting to give cards to what is actually happening.
Yeah, at some point you have to take that next step with the discipline out there, and seeing some cards here towards the end of this first half. Malloy will walk off here under his own power. He'll have to come off the field for a few moments. But in the 40th minute now, chance here maybe to switch some momentum towards the second half or for the coaching staffs to try out something new. Booyah will have the kick here. Deep downfield. Reedy trying to get in under it. Sailed the other way. Malloy back on the pitch now. Brown sails it. Trying to find Pierrot. He was offsides though. Knudsen. Deep downfield. Stroud on the run working against two defenders of Reading. Brown will give it back to Booyah. Zaguinega puts some pressure on. Off the head of Politz, who comes down awkward on his right ankle. Given over. Here's Rob Campbell downfield, but only finding Capitula. Again, a pass given up by Reading United. Working over, trying to find Capitula. And it will trickle just out before you can get to it, and Reading United will have the throw-in. Lima sails it up. Brought down. Falls to Stroud. Contact off the ball, and it's a free kick for the Red Bulls. Mo Adams there. Called for that foul on contact once again off the ball. But
Reading just reached their foul average per game in just this one half.
Probably at the end of this, and albeit at the end of this first half, 42nd minute, a dangerous set piece here for the Red Bulls, maybe capitalize on.
We're not even in the stoppage time yet, and yet.
No. And at this rate, we'll probably have a lot of stoppage time. We'll stay tuned on that total. But a lot of cards, a lot of talking to, so we'll see here at the end of this first half. Red Bulls taking their time to work on this one. As the wall is set up for Reading United. It'll be a challenge for Booyah in the goal. Ball sent and over. And they're going to say Booyah got a touch to that, a corner coming, and Aguinega will take it for the Red Bulls.
Yeah, Reading wasn't happy about that. Booyah may have missed that one.
His defenders definitely thought he did, but another chance here. Reedy coming in to help out the defense as Stroud comes out of nowhere. Ball sent forward to Bender towards the top of the box. Header by White, but off the mark. Big goal kick for Booyah. So we move into the 44th. Here comes near side and out of play. Shroud will give it off to Dixon as the Red Bulls try to get the final attack of this first half. Strong header by Conde, working it up to Dell. Hummel, a quick little tap on his head over to Pierrot, trying to work forward but battling with 4 Red Bulls. Poets feeling the pressure from Dell. Hummel will send it all the way back. Malloy gets the header, but no one there for Reading. Back the other way. Here's Reedy. We're trying to work the give and go with Dell. Hummel. It's up to Reedy. 3v2 towards the box. Here's Asiedu trying to make a final tackle. And he gets just enough there to force the corner and no chance on goal.
Very quick opportunity for Reading United, especially as we almost come to stoppage time. A very good opportunity as they just need one moment just to change this and finally get control of the ball.
Finally, we see some chemistry on the transition attack for Reading, and now in the 45th, a chance maybe to put an etch on the scoreboard.
Hogan's decision to move Reedy to the other side actually helped on that one.
Dell Hummel swinging it in. Pierrot gets a touch there. Out of play, and a goal kick is the ruling. Dell Hummel found his man, but maybe a bit too low to get contact on that. Now into stoppage time. As Lundgaard will have the goal kick. 4 minutes of stoppage time is the verdict after 2 yellow cards and multiple talking to in this first half. Cutback. Dell Hummel trying to keep it alive. He does. Paul Marie making a run on the far side, but he's covered quickly. Dell Hummel sweeps it over, switching sides of the field. Here's Marie, and he'll give it back to Conde. Marie over to Malloy. Open room on the far side, but Campbell's going to have to retreat to get to that one. 1 minute of stoppage time gone. Out of play. Throw in for Reading United. It looks like they're trying to force the issue, maybe get the final chance of this first half.
This is a spark of fire that Reading United finally finds, as after surviving like the power play moments of the Red Bulls.
Deep downfield, here's Paul Marie. Brings it down. Dixon with the challenge. No call there. Marie wanted one. Quickly the other way in transition. Moving up ahead. It's Asiedu. He'll swing it back to Stroud. Some open room on the far side. Campbell up there. Overlapping is Capitula. Lining into it, but too low of a cross throw-in for the Red Bulls here. In the 47th of this first half. Throwing straight into the box. Conde there, guarding. Contact there, but not enough. A shot! And wide of the mark. A pinpoint opportunity for the Red Bulls and not able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, I mean, like right there in the box, you could see the Red Bull player and the Reading United defender just keeping with the contact and just couldn't really cause them to create anything. But then almost pretty much a wide open moment from our view for the Red Bulls just ended up going wide right.
It'll be Booyah with the goal kick. Estimation about 90 seconds left here in stoppage time. Pierrot gets a header to it. There's Dell Hummel back over. Paul Marie making a run, but Dixon to it. Back to Lungard. Getting it over a leaping Marie. Capitula working it downfield, trying to find White. Touch out of play. Throw in for the Red Bulls. About a minute left here in the stoppage time. Still a first half, 0-0. Conde lining into that one upfield. Offsides is the ruling against Pierrot. Now bring things back and maybe on this next kick end things for this first half. Deep in towards the box. Pierrot gets a touch to it. Back to Stroud. Deflection. I mean, a rule it was off of Stroud. Goal kick coming, and they'll probably bring an end to this first half. Back and forth play till the end of this first half. A lot of physicality and aggressive battle out there. Reading just couldn't find the right clicks on offense until the final few minutes here.
Yeah, the Reading offense has struggled a bit against this Red Bull defense, but they got to give credit to their defense, just putting up with the long endurance of this attacking Red Bulls offense.
Red Bulls have had their chances on point-blank range, haven't been able to convert, and Reading United bunkering in well so far, but Coach Hogan will probably want to change things. Head into the second half, we'll be right back with coverage of that. One yellow card apiece in this aggressive battle of two top three teams here in the Mid-Atlantic Division. Hello, welcome back into Don Thomas Stadium. Scoreless at the half as we move into the second half of action. I'm Chris Pekovic alongside my Noah Pegler, and despite being scoreless, Noah, been plenty of fireworks action out there. We see 2 yellow cards on the board, something to definitely watch in the second half.
Yeah, this is a very physical game. Both players from each team just grabbing at each other, just jumping over each other, just taking each other down. And then Reading getting a lot of fouls, which definitely slowed down their momentum. Just keep giving the ball over to New York Red Bulls. And then the Red Bulls, they just had so many opportunities in the offense. And we'll see how it goes in the second half.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. It's more of a how is Coach Hogan and Reading United going to change things on the offensive side? They had a great breakaway towards the end of that first half, but other than that, where it wasn't too much possession from them, not too many chances, of course.
Yeah, they finally found something going into stoppage time of that end of the first half. But other than that, they've not been able to get anything going past this defensive line of the Red Bulls. But then, the defense of Reading United, got to give them a lot of credit in this game. They have been able to find ways just to stop this New York Red Bulls offense.
Yeah, we'll see if they can continue to do that. Red Bulls also a few chances towards the end of the break. Also see what the tempo's like. A break out there from the humidity. A nice night out there. We should be clear of any more rain here tonight. See if that adjusts maybe the tensions out there here with the thickness of the air. Malloy will give it back as we get things rolling here in the second half. Quick duck by Conde, and he'll send it deep downfield. Off the mark as Rebels initially get it back, but Malloy will sweep it over to Conde. Malloy coming and getting the contact. Winning it back for Reading and just exchanging the ball here. Malloy brought down from the side, and he'll get the call on that one. Reading back with the ball. They'll bring that back for a free kick, as Malloy will take it. As we start the second half, Reedy back on the left wing, as we saw start the first half, and Marie back on the right. They switched things initially. Ball across, trying to find Pierrot. It sails into the air. Knocked through, and Marie couldn't get that one on target, but an early chance, a good sign for Reading out there.
A very quick opportunity right there, and then finally Marie finally gets the ball and then just couldn't get it on net. But very quick opportunity.
Yeah, too many bodies at the end of the day. In that moment. Lungard sends it downfield. Getting touched to it is White, but it falls back to Brown, who sweeps it over to Booyah. Pierrot undercut there a bit, no foul called. Cut through, though. It's Reedy. Dell Hummel to his right. He guides it over, but the pass a bit too far behind the Frenchman. Shot coming. Deflection. And a corner coming for Reading. The deflection goes around the far post, but right there is Lungard.
Man, just a very quick opportunity. Reedy wide open, and then he had Hugo Dell Hummel, and then he just played it a little too far back for Dell Hummel to do anything. But he may have thought he was offsides, but. Very quick opportunity right there for Reading, especially for the start of the second half.
Another beautiful chance created by Reedy. Here comes the corner kick. Towards the far end of the box. Dixon tried to clear it out of there, hit more the backside of his head, and it's out for a Reading throw-in. They'll get that in. Falls past Malloy. Knotson over the top there. White chasing after it, but Brown putting on the Jets with his long legs. Gets to it first. Adams swings it over to Conde. Knotson putting on some pressure, said. Reading guides across far side of the field. Conde joining the attack. The left back. Going deep downfield. Long ball towards the frame of goal. Trying to catch Lungard off of his line, and the Virginia Tech player will pick it up and move it downfield. In the 49th minute, 0-0 between these two squads. Again, the Red Bulls at 21 points, having played 7 matches, and Reading just 5 matches played at 12 points. White heads it up, a shot coming and a big save by Booyah.
Very good stop by Booyah. Angunega, he just shot it right at him, but very good save by Booyah.
Capitula trying to keep the attack alive. Rob Campbell gets it back for Reading. Asiedu. That's the ball in the air with his chest. Del Hummel all the way back trying to win it back. Malloy sweeps it away, trying to find Paul Marie. That's back to the Red Bulls. Good chances on the breakaway for either side here. Start the second half. Brown, it sweeps through Aguinega. Second effort. No, it does not come. They sweep it around. And finally, Reading getting some breathing room as it moves towards midfield. Ball sent in towards the box, cleared away by Brown, and Reading back on the attack. Pierrot trying to hold that ball up. He works around Asiedu, back to Del Hummel, but headed down by Fjortov. Our United offense really putting the pressure on. The Red Bulls sneak it through. Capitula sneaks it past an outstretched Malloy, but it's cleared downfield. Nodson. Picked off there, intercepted by Adams. He'll sweep it back here before it's cleared up field. Trying to find Pierrot. He gets a header to it, but it works out of play. Throwing coming for the Red Bulls. Capitula will take it on the near side. Chested down by the Red Bulls and out of play. Throwing coming for Reading as they move slowly downfield. Marie will give it off to Campbell, joining the attack. Campbell winning the deflection. Back to a Reading throw-in. Long ball towards Pierrot. Works it down. He gets some room, so he'll give it off to Marie. Stolen away by Capitula. Knudsen gives it off to Stroud, who nearly loses it as Reedy comes back for the defensive effort. White finding some room, works to the far side. The flag is up from the assistant referee, and then offsides, bring it back to Reading. .52 minute of action, and Booyah will have the free kick here. One transition chance for either side here in this second half. Both of them saved by the respective keepers. Knocked down. Dixon got the header to it, and it will go to the Red Bulls there. Brown trying to win it back with his body. It's won by the Red Bulls. Contact. Red Bulls wanted a foul there, but nothing called by the referee. Back and forth play continues. Malloy getting the final touch in there. I'll go back all the way to Lungard, who's all the way up at the 25-yard line. Capilla trying to keep it for the Red Bulls. Gives it back to Lima. Midfielder gets it back. Pichula. Header won by Brown. Trying to find Del Hummel. Instead, Asiedu gets to it. And it stays in play. Cut through. Aguinega into the box. Ball forward, but Off the line by Brown. Marie looking downfield. He'll find Pierrot. Gets the deflection, and it will go to Reading.
Hey fans, don't forget about our upcoming games. On Tuesday, June 20th, we'll be facing Evergreen FC. And Friday, June
Rob Campbell will have the throw-in.
right here at Downtown Stadium, 7:30 kickoff for both games.
Trying to find Dell Hummel. Capitula gets to it first. Here's Knudsen. Deflected off of Campbell. Dell Hummel back on it. Over to Adams. Swing it back to Malloy. Around to the far side. It's Conde running on. Ball sent across by Reedy, but swept off by Fjortoft. Algonega trying to keep it alive. Cleared away initially. Tackle by Conde, but does not win possession as the Red Bulls get it back. Ball sent downfield, trying to find Knudsen. Campbell up there too, and it'll fall all the way back to safety with Booyah.
Feels like the game is starting to slow down, and then just keeps going back and forth between New York and Reading. At this point, it's just whoever gets control and finally gets into that offensive third.
Yeah, it's really slowed down compared to the pace and physicality of that first half. Reading some more possession, though, here in the second half. Ball across. Capitula gets to it. Campbell will swing it back through his defense. Marie keeping it in play, but offsides is the ruling. Just a bit there.
All right, fans, a little less than 30 minutes to bid on those purple jerseys on the field. There are currently 7 jerseys without an opening bid. So we do accept cash, we do accept credit card.
Lungard will come all the way back here to take this goal kick. Deep downfield. Off out of play. No one makes a ruling until finally the head referee points the way of the Red Bulls. PDL will take it quickly. Marie gets a touch to it and will stay with New York. Cutting forward, shot. And Malloy gets the deflection there out of play. Corner kick coming for the Red Bulls. And a bit stale on the field between these two teams in the last few minutes, but finally a chance coming for either one. Coming towards the far post. Headed down, touched by Brown. Moves all the way through, White going after it. Out of play, and it will go to Reading United on the touch there.
That was a missed opportunity right there for the Red Bulls. I mean, finally, they finally got into that offensive third, and then just couldn't get anything, and they just lost it on that.
Capitula gets a header to it. Foul is the call there. First foul in a while in this game as Malloy takes some contact there trying to go after the ball. Reedy downfield. Here comes United. A touch there and the ball will stay in play. And quick movement, dicing up the defense is Dixon. Into the final third. Red Bulls looking for a cross. Here it comes towards the far post. A header down. No one there for the moment as Reading will finally clear it. Asiedu gets it back for the Red Bulls. Capitula moves it ahead. Quick ball through Knudsen, trying to move it across the frame of the goal. Cleared off by either Conde or Campbell, and it's another corner kick for the Red Bulls.
Red Bulls are finally, are now that one team, in this game, just finally getting the control and right into the offensive third.
Red Bulls haven't scored less than 2 goals in a game this season. And the scoreless game so far is that one's headed across the frame, and that was a close one for this Reading defense. Ends in a goal kick. It'll be Booyah taking it as we move into the 60th minute of action. Still 0-0 between these two teams. Red Bulls first in the division right now. Third are Reading United AC. Two teams ranked first and third in the Mid-Atlantic Division power rankings this week by the PDL. Knocked ahead. Malloy squeaks it through to Marie. Pierrot making a run. Here he has some room on the near side. Moving across the frame to Reedy. The shot and a save. Corner kick coming for Reading, and what a beauty that would have been, but an even better save by Lungard.
That was a very good opportunity right there for Reading United. Just a powerful shot right there, and but you got to give it to Lungard. Very good save.
And despite whatever happens in this game, one of the best performances off the stat sheet will probably be Reedy tonight. The ability to get downfield, find that open space. Beautiful chance there.
Definitely making a name for himself.
Ball sent in a bender. And now breaking is Stroud downfield. Using his footwork well. But it moves back to Conde. And Reading, more possession here in the second half, and they've made something of it, at least quaking the Red Bulls a bit.
Yeah, the halftime definitely helped them. Finally trying to find something that they could get control over the Red Bulls.
And just like that, Red Bulls back in the final third. It's Knudsen coming in, but also coming in is Campbell with the slide challenge, and a a goal kick coming for the Reading United AC. Thought that was off of Campbell, but Reading will take it.
Yeah, it must have taken a... Ref probably saw a slight last touch by the Red Bull player.
Booyah will have it. And finally some energy in this game here in the second half. Really a stalemate for the first 15 minutes. We're seeing some battles back and forth now.
Oh, yeah, those opportunities by the Red Bulls were definitely going their way, but that one moment that just energized just the players and even the crowd here, just for Reading United.
Here comes Asiedu, challenged by Malloy. Couldn't win the ball, though, in the end. Asiedu keeps it in. Marie gets a little touch in there. Campbell wins it back. Asiedu won't quit there, but finally the ball sails downfield. Pierrot trying to win it. Pass Fjortov. Here comes Dell Hummel. Pierrot far post. Ball sent in and over the mark, and actually Dell Hummel almost bended that to the far corner.
Yeah, Dell Hummel just trying to find something on that last opportunity, but just had nobody on that far post. I mean, he had Pierrot in the middle, but didn't have just a little too far.
You can feel some life in this Reading offense, though, getting a lot of chances on transition. We didn't see it in that first half.
Yeah, definitely more control and a lot more opportunities in that offensive third, especially in the box, getting past that New York Red Bulls defense.
Lungard sends it into the night. Falls directly for the Red Bulls. Ball sent over the top. Knudsen is there. He'll move towards the box. Can't find any room to operate for the moment. Still battling, and the referee awarding a free kick there off of the contact and defense of Campbell. And a dangerous one at that.
Yeah, him and Knudsen, they're just pushing each other off, and then ref called advantage to Knudsen.
The chance in the box, maybe, if they can work a strong ball here. Lima came over, but he's going to back off now. The Colgate University player, Stroud, will stand over it. Ball sent in towards the far post. They get a header to it, but it's over the mark. And it'll actually be a corner kick after that.
Must have got a Reading hit on that one. I mean,
Be Stroud once again standing over the ball in the near side flag. First team Patriot League player sends it in. Across to the far post, and Reading gets a header off the line. Marie trying to work forward, and he is blocked from his progression towards the ball. And that would be a foul, and looks like a booking coming along with it. As it'll be Capilla in the books now tonight. The second yellow card of the season for the Michigan player. Here in the 65th minute, Booyah comes forward, and he'll take the kick. Things may be moving Reading's way here tonight into the second half. No substitutions yet in this game for either squad. Deep downfield, trying to find Pierrot. He falls there. Ball falls right to Asiedu, showing the footwork and getting some open room for his teammate. Capilla almost loses it to Pierrot. Dell Hummel putting some pressure on, and Lungard will send it towards midfield. And a tackle from behind there, an inadvertent maybe, as Adams falls, and a free kick to Reading here, and a chance to get into the box at least. Campbell moves forward on the near side. Paul Marie taking a more central location. Adams and Malloy standing over the ball. Malloy sends it over towards the far side of the field. Knudsen will get in under it. Make sure it clears. Conde and White under it battling. Foul called, and that'll be brought back towards midfield. And a free kick won by White. Referee will have them bring that all the way back. 67th minute of action. Still 0-0 between these two squads. Chances by both here in the second half. Seems to be some energy on the field here in the 60th minute area as stalemate really wound off. Chested down, right to White, a shot! But wide just to the left side of that near post. And a goal kick coming for Booyah.
Reading just got away with that one. I mean, not much of a good clearance or yet. Yeah, right there. Just right back to the Red Bulls player, and just definitely lucky that shot went wide to the left.
Good chance there for the Red Bulls. Knudsen heads it back to his defense. Stroud moving forward and cleared by Malloy on the deflection. Here's Asiedu. That'll send it directly back to Conde. Trying to find Pierrot. He chests it down. Paul Marie coming to help out. There's Dell Hummel on the far side. He loses it though. Couldn't get to the ball first as Fjortoff sends it downfield. Asiedu will switch sides of the field as Dixon will work it up. Stroud moving forward. Ball in towards the box. Dangerous right on the line, and Conde couldn't get to it, but got a deflection that snuck through. Capilla moving up with the attack. He'll send it into the box. Deflection! And into the back of the net. Red Bulls up 1-0. And on a beautiful piece of footwork with the back heel into the back of the net.
Red Bulls finally got something off of that one. I mean, just that clearance, yeah, blocked right there by Capilla, and then just that cross right into the box, and then just took a deflection and then just got passed right past Booyah. Definitely a key goal in this game, especially now that we only got 20 minutes left. So finally the breaking of the ice moment that this game finally saw.
1-0 now to the Red Bulls, and for now their undefeated record intact. And a bit of a deflating goal, too, for Reading. They got some more energy into this game. And now they'll have to fight back here and try not to be on the losing end. Conde sends it forward, trying to find Marie, but Capitola cuts it off. Marie back with it. Nice little back heel to keep the possession alive. Campbell up ahead, trying to find Pierrot. Asiedu trying to have a say in it, and he does, winning the ball back. Sends it through. Aguinega with a run towards the box. Looking ahead, picks up, sends it across the other way. Stroud there, but Conde trying to get back to it. Across the frame, Nodson, and a huge save there from Booyah. Ball sent well over the crossbar there. But again, the keeper comes up huge for Reading. One nothing to the Red Bulls. Ball sent downfield. Hugo. Dell Hummel up to Reedy, but stolen right away. Up ahead. Cutting through, maybe a chance at a cross. Dixon with the slide across the frame as Reedy got a foot to it. Not enough to get it past Lundgaard. Give and go, working through. Capitola up ahead. White moves it to the far side. Nodson will try to keep it in. He does. Cut in. I'll give it off to Asiedu. Lines in a deflection. And Booyah not able to keep that in play. And it will be a corner coming for the Red Bulls as Adams goes down after taking that deflection. 3 substitutions coming in for Reading United in the moment. Looks like Guinevart, Peters, and Finnegan will be entering the match. Adams slow to his feet. And he'll get the help of the trainer now as he comes out onto the field. So no substitutions for either side in this game, and just like that, 3 will come in for Reading in the next few moments.
Hogan definitely wants something on that field, so fresh legs hopefully can build up that energy that Reading United actually had and then had in this second half. It'll be a corner kick here on the near side of the field. 73rd minute of action as Adams works his way off. And just like that, Guinevart will come in for Mo Adams. Guinevart will help out that central midfield there with that substitution. Ball in towards right on the frame. Not sure who got to touch that, but it's off the line. Ball straight through. And referee will rule a corner kick on that one, maybe taking a deflection through the pack. And another chance for the Red Bulls here.
The way for now to make those other two substitutions, just Guinevere coming in at the moment. Ball sent in a bender, and Pierrot gets a header to that off the line. Ball sent in towards the far post. Getting touched to it is Campbell. Swept away. Cleared out by the Red Bulls. Throw-in coming for Reading United, and they'll come with their substitutions too. Paul Marie will exit for Jelani Peters. And Pierrot will come out for Finnegan. So interesting substitution there. Finnegan will join the attack on the wing on the far side of the field instead of his normal left back spot. Foul called on Guinevere, his first real action of this game. And a free kick at midfield, and Red Bulls will switch sides just like that. Dixon across the Stroud. Time dwindling for Reading. 15 minutes left pending stoppage time. Ball sent across towards the goal, and Booyah will get that on one hop. Punt downfield, no one there for Reading in the areas. Fjortoft will head that the other way. Finnegan up ahead. Ball well across, trying to find Jelani Peters. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't, as it will be a goal kick for the Red Bulls. Lungard will take this goal kick. In the first 20 minutes of this second half, seemed like everything was going right for Reading, back in the motion of things, but really changed on that goal.
Yeah, that definitely took the wind out of Reading United's sails on that one. I mean, just haven't been able to bounce back from it, but hopefully Hogan wants to see something out of those fresh legs.
Ball out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Reading. Here comes. Headed up by Peters. Asiatu trying to get under it. Here's Guinevere. Falls down trying to keep alive in the possession. Finnegan falls. And New York Red Bulls keep the attack going downfield. It's to White. And the first yellow card on the books for Dell Hummel. The fourth yellow card overall of the match. Fjortoft will start over it. Downfield towards the box. Headed down by Brown. Guinevere over to Malloy, to Peters on the near side. Cutting in, looking ahead, finding Finnegan. Fjortoft will chest it down and get it back for the Red Bulls. Finnegan battling up top there, trying to win it back against Dixon. Forces the defender to clear downfield. Far side now, Red Bulls will slow things down here in the 78th minute, up 1-0. And off to Asiatu. Nice ball ahead, but just too far on that one. Throw-in coming for Reading United. Conde looking to take it. Coming to the scores table is Michelotto, the forward for Reading United. Knocked up into the air towards the Reading United box. Following there is Conde. Chance for the Red Bulls to regroup. Across here. Knudsen lining up a shot and bending over the crossbar, luckily for Booyah. Booyah will change sides, so this goal kick. Reading just battling for a point at this point in the match. Play will continue as the ball sent forward, trying to find Dell. Hummel cleared away by Politz and actually stays in play. Over to Pierrot, but just beyond his reach as Capitola clears it. Argonega up ahead to Stroud. Here's White cutting back. Fjortov. Cutting aside, it's Dixon. Loses it briefly, but he gets back to Asiedu. Malloy back over to Lima. Looking ahead, back to Capilla. Quick cutback, nice footwork by him. Out of play for a goal kick for Reading United. Substitution coming here as Michelotto will come on. Looks like Del Hummel will make way for him. No points tonight for Del Hummel, but putting in the effort points where they were needed. And attacking into the field.
Only 4 minutes remaining. Good on jerseys. All jerseys will have a home today.
We'll send ahead. Here's Brown. Getting it back for Reading in the defensive end. Pierrot. Gets a deflection off his foot. Fjortov following him. Michelotto there along with Peters on the far side. Knocked away though on the tackle. Falling there and out of play for the throw-in for the Red Bulls. It'll be Lundgaard actually taking this free kick. Well, Conde, the left back for the match, will exit. Nico Regent enters the action. The Jamaican midfielder. And he'll work to the far side of the field. So Finnegan and Regent will be the combo on that far side. Lundgaard sends it deep into Reading territory. Headed down, up ahead. Booyah caught in the middle and another huge save for the keeper. Reading defense will work it downfield, and the offense trying to keep possession here. Up ahead, Peters putting on a run. Pierrot towards the box. Ball sent ahead, but too light on that as Red Bulls clean it up. Downfield, but tracking it well is Campbell, and he'll get it back for Reading. Ball works ahead. Peters will settle it down. Working against Capitola. Around the corner. Nice little back heel to Michelotto. Lining up a shot around the edge. A goal for Reading United. And they tie things up in the later stages of the match. A brilliant substitution. It's Michelotto.
He gets the ball, just carries it across the middle, gets a shot, just gets it past Lundgaard. Right for the equalizer for Reading United in these final minutes. Very good for Reading United to finally put something together, especially through a sub like Michelotto.
Yeah, no, what you mentioned earlier in the game, a key tonight would be the endurance. The endurance was the key. New substitution, no new legs coming on, and Michelotto scores that one, but a beautiful back heel pass there from Peters to find him wide open. Second assist of the season to Jelani Peters, a forward of the University of North Carolina. Knocked down, and all of a sudden a different game. 1-1 here in Don Thomas Stadium in the 84th minute. A new life maybe for this Reading United squad. Michelotto brings it down. Deflection, and back to Reading. Conde across the far side. It's Nugent. Down. Over to Pierrot. He chests it down. Looking for the chance. Offsides is the call as the flag goes up on the near side. At least a point on the table at this stage between these two squads. Ball sent across down the field. Falls ahead. Cutting inside. Deflection. Out of play.
You have 10 seconds left to bid.
No substitution coming on for the Red Bulls. Lochner did come on in the last few moments.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of it.
It'll be Capilla coming off with his yellow card. Number 32 coming on. Now Conde coming on for the Red Bulls.
Red card cancer.
Out of play and to Reading as they move towards midfield. High kick there from Pierrot. No contact had though. Ball sails upfield. Contact had, but here comes Asiedu on the break. Ball across, trying to find the open man. Chested down, back across, but Nugent there to get the deflection and clear it out. Throwing coming for the Red Bulls here in the 86th. I'll move it back all the way to Lungard. Downfield, headed up, back down, here comes Lochner. But Brown using just enough of his body to keep Lochner from the ball. And out of play, here's a throw-in for the Red Bulls near side. 87th minute. Lima stays on it. Sneaks it through a bit there. Lochner lining up a ball towards the far end and another brilliant save from Booyah. What a beautiful bender, but a better save towards the top left corner of the frame.
Just a brilliant save by Booyah. I mean, just getting that one arm just to swipe away that shot. But it was a good shot, though. But a very good save.
One we should see up for save of the week in the PDL, or the month at least.
Yeah, you can probably get a lot of saves from Booyah just from this game. I mean, like, you got to give a lot of credit to him and Reading United, even though they just had that one moment. But their offense finally came through.
A positive result tonight. Definitely they should be thankful for their keeper. It's been very strong in the frame. Ball sent up. Contact there, but breaking through. It's Peters up ahead to Pierrot. Making some room across, and Finnegan joining the attack will get there in time to save the ball. And well under that. Good through the upright for a field goal. But that's about it for Finnegan. That'll be a goal kick for Lungard.
I think he took a little time to think whether if it should have either crossed it or shot it, but fortunately it just didn't really work out there for Finnegan. But a breakaway opportunity right there for Reading United, and if they want to win this game, that's what they need. That's what it's either one of these teams need.
Cleared downfield. Fjortoft under it. Finnegan providing pressure for Reading, and there's Malloy. Lining in. Bends it towards the far post.
Malloy just showing that boot that he had against Lehigh Valley United, and then finally finding it again, just taking a shot, getting it past Lungard, and now after Reading has been down, and then within the last 15 minutes, been able to pull out the lead against the top-seeded Red Bulls.
For the Red Bulls here, and now they're battling for a draw here on the road as we approach the 90th minute.
By number 8, Aaron Malloy.
Play will resume here. Peters up ahead trying to find Pierrot, knocked back the other way. Out of play. The ruling is a Reading throw.
A substitution at the break for New York Red Bulls entering the game, number 31, Fabio De Souza.
Fabio De Souza coming in for the Red Bulls during that goal celebration.
There will be a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time. Official time will be kept on the field.
4 minutes of stoppage time is the ruling.
These are going to be some intense 4 minutes, just within these next 4 minutes. It's
definitely. Michelotto gets up from that contact, a little bit of limp on him, but he's into the game once again. Throws it up to Pierrot. Here's Michelotto, and wide open on the other side. It's Evan Finnegan. Shoved off the ball there, and it will be a foul. Going the way of Reading United, so a chance to burn some time off the clock here. Be a dangerous one on the far side. Reading only moving up a few players in their offense. There it comes towards the far post. He'll bend around though to Peters. He'll keep it alive. Rebels end up stealing it back. Peters falls to the ground there, but no call. White throwing it back for the Red Bulls. Campbell sliding in there, winning it back for Reading. New York looking for something here to save a point here on the road. Malloy settling it down over to Peters. Looking up ahead, he'll scoop it over to defense. Pierrot not after. We're deep into stoppage time here. Ball sent towards the box. Headed down. Agent will clear it away, out of play. Red Bulls throwing far side, something brewing for New York. They're undefeated entering this game today. Down 2-1 on the road. Ball sent in, headed down. Malloy sweeps it upfield. There's Pierrot. Puts a spin move on it. Back to it. Here's Shroud. Pierrot will get into that one deep downfield towards the box. Headed up by Brown. Moves it upfield. Finnegan couldn't get to it. Getting under that one towards this near side. Lochter leaves it for Alcier. Towards the box. Back there, headed down, lining up, but cleared finally by Reading United, and now we'll get a cheer for the fans. Pierrot holds it up. Where's the attackers? There's Malloy. Chipping it up ahead on the far side. Reading maybe trying to make an insurance goal, but they're just birds of time here on the far side. Play will continue. The Red Bulls in the dire last moments looking for something here upfield, maybe their last chance in this game. Off of Malloy, he gets another big stop.
using his body on that one.
Pierrot cuts back around, foul the other way, and a chance to shut this upfield for the Red Bulls. A last chance potentially. The away side. down. But Red Bulls get it back. A chance here. Conde with the slide tackle. Asiatu across to the far side. Nugent there. And he gets a key tackle. And that'll stay in play for Finnegan. And he'll move it upfield. Now defense here in a huge victory on the last rep for Reading United. They take it 2-2 goals. And the 80th take down the Red Bulls. No longer undefeated. And a key 3 points. They're up to 15 in the standings.
Man, this game, New York took the lead. It felt like that at this point that all Reading United could do were just salvage at least some points out of it. They got the goal off of Michelotto, but then once Malloy takes that shot out from outside the box, they get the lead, and now finally give New York Red Bulls their first defeat and a very good win that will definitely help us in the future as we fight for the top of the standings.
Reading now 5-1 overall, having played 6 matches. Red Bulls will drop to 7-1, having played 8. He had 15 points. Pending the Ocean City result, tied for second in the Atlantic Division is Reading United. AC, looking back at this game though, the substitutions were key. We ended up getting Peters to Michelotto for that goal that tied things up. But then Malloy, someone that's been out there this entire match, just lines up from 25 yards out. We were both here for that Lehigh Valley United goal. Something special.
The Reading United offense finally found something, went through those subs, and then Malloy stepping up with another shot outside the box, finding the net, and then but you got to give it up to the Reading United defense and Booyah for just stopping every shot and every ball that came their way, just to at least hold New York to 1 goal.
Fantastic effort from Booyah. Have to give a tip of the cap to him for this win. A couple shots in their first half and second half could have and probably should have went in. He was there at the last stand.
Yeah, this game would have been completely different without this Reading United defense that just stopped so many shots, and then along with Booyah with just so many saves. You really gotta give it to him.
As you see on your screens, the final 25 minutes of this match, King really most of it. White with the goal, a beautiful backfield by him for his 10th, a PDL 10th of the season, and then Nicolette and Malloy both getting on the board in the final 7 minutes of action. Really important things tonight. Looking ahead, New York Red Bulls will host Lehigh Valley on the 21st coming up this week. Reading United, 2 home games coming up this week. If you can't join us here in the stadium, we'll have them, of course, on the YouTube channel with our live stream. Those games against Evergreen FC on Tuesday and the Ocean City Roosters come down to town on Friday. An excellent result here tonight.